Good morning, good morning. Hi Nicole, Bo 7, welcome. I've been having troubles with Twitch. Or it's not Twitch itself, it is actually Streamlabs. After the latest update, everything crashed and nothing is working. So, what does one do? I had to have a stream of some kind. Yesterday I tried to do the Euro Trucker thing. But then I discovered it's only those that have a partnership with Twitch that can upload a video and present it that way. And since I have to go to Örnsköldsvik today, which is 200 kilometers from here, and help somebody I know move, I thought it would be nice to have some home stuff with me. And I got frustrated last night, and I thought, what am I going to do? And well, what did I do? I decided that why not do some baking? Yeah, and what is this? This is gingerbread dough. Can you believe it? And I decided, okay, let's give it a try. And I'll be right back. I have to go and get something. So that I know I'm actually talking to myself. And so yeah, I'm back. I am not quite sure if this is working. I will have a look. Right, let's see if this works. I'm not promising anything, but I will try. Hi and welcome. I am doing a little bit of a morning show today. It's very early. It is actually 5:50 in the morning, to be exact. And I'm going away on a trip today, and I thought it would be nice to have something with me then. And so I decided, okay, let's do that. And since my since my thing yesterday failed, I thought I might as well. I could just as well do the baking stream. And it is gingerbread. I'm going to do gingerbread cookies. So the dough was prepared yesterday, and I'm going do my best attempt. I haven't baked gingerbread cookies since, how long ago was that? It was, oh my goodness, it was that long ago. When I was with the family, so to speak. And life has, I suppose, treated me the way it has treated very many other people. And therefore I am doing this. I have been doing baking of everything else. I mean, cake and sugar, what do you call it, sockerkaka, and like wise things. But today I'm going to help somebody move that I know, and I could have taken this with me, but with moving and then doing baking at the same time, it just doesn't fit together. But you know, kids, they like gingerbread. But I don't have any of these gingerbread forms like Santa Claus and the gingerbread pig and the gingerbread guy from Shrek, the gingerbread girl and so on. So I will improvise with a cutter, a roller pin that has some pins on it, and the chocolate block cutter, and then the very, very practical thing, a glass. Oops, sorry about that, I almost dropped it. But at least now I know that the sound is working. I can hear it as a monitoring in the next room. I'm also recording this on a separate computer because I want to use this recording for YouTube, where this will turn up eventually. I just have to knead the dough because I see it has different colors, and the texture is a bit brittle, and I don't like that. The dough is still a bit too cold actually, but never mind. We'll keep working it. We'll keep working it. Jag tänkte att, jag vet inte om det är några svenskar som är vid liv den här tiden på morgonen, klockan 4 minuter i 6 på morgonen. Men jag tänkte att då jag nu ska ner till Övik så kan det vara bra om jag har någonting med mig. I'm going to talk to the phone, so excuse me. Hi Bixby, would you record something? Hi Bixby. Oops, never mind. Okay. If it hadn't been for the world copyright thing, I would have had Christmas music on, and I don't know if there is any royalty-free, copyright-free music except my own, of course, that I could have used. But what does that matter this time of the morning? I'll probably wake up half the house if I did. I think it is minus something degrees outside. I'll go and have a look. We said we would cancel if the temperature exceeded a certain limit. It is minus 16 now, and that is like 4 degrees too cold still, but since I won't be leaving until 9 in about 3 hours from now, coffee, one needs this, like 3 hours from now, I guess it's as good time as any to do some baking. I had thought of the difference between doing baking and doing some cooking, but I ended up with the idea that baking was after all the best thing, since I can take these cookies with me once they're cooled down, and let's hope they do. Otherwise I'll put the baking tin out onto the outside here, and at minus 16 they get cold pretty fast. Let's just hope they don't crack. I will only be streaming for as long as I'm baking, because I'm going to have to take a shower and then go down and take a walk through the car and check out that all the liquids are full up, because this old heap of Volvo has a tendency to get rid of the glycol, and it is a bit oil thirsty at times, and then I'll probably take a ride to the fuel station and fill up some fuel, just to, for safety's sake. I know I can get to where I'm going and back on what I have in the gasoline tank right now. Jag vet att jag har nog med soppa för att ta mig dit jag ska, fram och tillbaka och så vidare. I don't know if you can see this. It's a Christmas light. Maybe I should have some candles as well, but I'll deal with that later. Okay. Let's take some flour and throw it onto the table. And flour in my own hands, like so. And now I hope my stabilizer gives me the opportunity to push the button. I have a joystick to control the stabilizer. Which is pretty practical actually. I can just use the nail, push it up and down and so on. This is very much like playing with Play-Doh. Playing with Play-Doh. How big should I make this? Question is. Just dust it off a smidgen. There we go. Some people use olive oil on these roller pins, but I don't see the logic in that. Quite honestly. I suppose if you are using a roller pin for bread that is made by olive oil and so on, it works. I'm going to make these a little bit extra thin, save some dough because I haven't got so much, not quite the amount that I wanted to, but okay, I can't have everything in this world. This rolling pin will just make the dough a little bit more porous, but also it makes it a little bit more interesting. What should we do? Shall we? Okay, let's try that. We'll do that, and then that. Like so. We'll start off by keep doing that one, and now try and get it out. And we have a gingerbread boat. A gingerbread boat. A gingerbread boat. Like so. Drop it down on the baking tin. Let's see if we can make a gingerbread heart out of that one. A very squonky one, but it will at least look like it is a heart.
Close your eyes and dream what's waiting. underneath the Christmas tree. I'll make a little wish and say a prayer that you'll be there for
do that with
me.
that one as well, I suppose.
All on Christmas night, hearing carols sung by the old and young, we sing of magical stars that
Careful to
shine
shape it so it doesn't look like something that is not suitable. And now I'm going to just go for the exciting zeros. 1, 2,
hearing carols sung by the old and young, we sing of magical stars that shine so bright. Yeah, roll on Christmas night.
okay, like so. I hope my power limiter isn't going to cause the oven to take a longer time to get to the temperature. It's kind of gotten important to cut down on the power usage. Just this month is already, this past month is costing me €90 in power, electrical power, which is €35 more than previous years. That's just because of this Ukraine war thing. It's a friggin' disaster. Just like with the fuel here in Sweden. We are at, luckily enough, right now, it is below €190, but just a while ago it was over €2.3, which is unacceptable for anybody that is driving a car that has petrol. When it comes to snow, yes, there is snow here. Snow, snow, snow. A lot of snow. A lot of snow, don't you know? It's about 1.5 meters in places. So that is what's that? Let's say 1 meter is approximately 3 feet. So I'm guessing we have about 3.5 feet of snow. Something to that effect. Let's see if we get 3 more out of this one. And then we'll just toss this dough into the next lump. The nice thing about this gingerbread dough, even if it is bad for your stomach, pain-wise, is that it is possible to eat it uncooked. My mother's gingerbread dough recipe was admittedly way more tasty, but then again, isn't mother's dough always tastier, or cookies tastier when it's homegrown? So we have one platter charred and ready, and now we'll take the next one. And the smell of it, mamma mia. Some people say that gingerbread dough smells like dishwashing liquid before it is ended up before it's been in the oven. But I don't know. I have no clue. I suppose it's up to the sniffer. The one that sniffs the dough, don't you know? Okay, so these are going to be about 7 to 8 minutes in the oven. I think I've got it at the right temperature. It will be 8 minutes each. Let me just try and get this one in a little bit better maneuvering possibility. If I hadn't been going south to Örnsköldsvik, I would have been going to Skellefteå today, going north, or at worst to Umeå, to IKEA. But I thought I'd take IKEA along the way. Since Örnsköldsvik bypasses of IKEA, the road to Örnsköldsvik bypasses IKEA along the way. Okay, so there it is. And this time, I was thinking maybe next time next batch I will make it so it's thicker. But this batch will be the normal thinnies. They have a bad, nasty habit of getting burnt so easily in the oven. That's why it's lucky I've got one of these hot air ovens. which definitely improves the quality of the baking. Today, on the other hand, we will be eating out. With hamburgers and stuff. Because the kitchen where we are going to be is pretty empty of stuff at the moment. It's all been packed down into boxes. I could have used just some old baking paper, or what you call it, oven paper, instead of flour, but I think that should be pretty good. Yeah, I know. People say, what don't you do? I mean, I cook, I bake, I've driven trucks and buses, I make films, I do electronics. I am a computer network technician. I do have a pilot's license as well. VFR. For you that don't know what that is, it's visual flight rating. There are these baking shape makers that one can buy for Christmas to make figures and so on. But using a glass works just as well. One can see through the glass. Which is a bit of an advantage when you see if you've busted anything. I'm one of these strange people, as my mom used to say, because I like eating gingerbread cookies with butter and cheese. And it's so delicious. And some people, they like eating gingerbread peppercorn with butter and jam. There is something that I am a little bit suspicious of, that jam, if it kind of dashes the taste. Oh hey. Jag bakar pepparkakor. Va? Ja, jag tänkte att det skulle vara kul att ta med sig för hennes ungar. Hade visst. Nej, jag har inte kokat nytt kaffe. Jag ska göra det strax. Oh, where was I? I lost track completely. Yeah, gingerbread cookies with jam. For me that sounds a little bit ghoulish. It's bad enough that the gingerbread cookies themselves are very sweet, but in a way. But Alright, this will be a normal stream length, I see, by the time we are finished. That's nice. And I have a very stable internet connection as well, so that helps a lot. That helps a lot. Right, let's see if we can get this one. Aye. Vad sa du? Ah. So luckily this microphone, when I have it in this mode, concentrates the sound to where I am at, so what anybody says in the background cannot be heard. Or at least I think so, anyway. I should make a giant gingerbread face here. A Santa. You think that'll work? Let's see, we have the hat. There we are, there's a beard. There are the eyes, the nose, the mouth. Ah! We'll skip that. We'll just give it a run for the money. Why I like using this one is because if one takes butter and butters the top of the cookie, the butter goes into these holes and makes it even more tasty. Börja dagen med att baka pepparkakor. Konstiga pepparkakor. Ja, de är inte riktigt så där snygga. Men det får det tålas, tror jag. Jag tror det tåls. Like I said in Swedish, they may be not the nicest visually, but that'll just have to do today. There. Now what should we do with the rest of the stuff? Eat it, I suppose. Ska du äta pepparkaksdeg du? Okay. Now we'll let that stand for a couple of minutes. And then we'll have a lot of excuse me. Här. Varsågod. Right. I have a lot of dishwashing to do afterwards, I see. Okay. It will do. This table was actually built by my dad and my uncle, and was intended to be a so-called baking table, because this is a tabletop. This is a tabletop, but if you turn it upside down, then you have a traditional baking table on the other side, and you could bake these traditional bread sorts all from this area. And like with everything else in this home, or almost everything else in this home that is of any consequence, is actually handmade. Except the curtains here, of course, and that lamp there. But there's a water fountain there that I have made, and this the mat on the wall here, I'll show you later. It is also handmade. These, they are also handmade in South Africa and made of something they call Ilala palm wood. I have this basket, for example, which is also handmade of Ilala palm, grass and Ilala palm. And a whole lot more. Actually, I think I've been a little bit too much of a so-called good to have saver. Oh, time to change glass as well. There we go. Now let's get the morning coffee ready. That was coffee from yesterday that I had in a thermos flask, but it wasn't especially hot. The person I'm going to be helping with the move is the one that I'm talking to. Nej, jag håller på att göra kaffet nu. Go. Let's just get this one out of the way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Ja, det räcker med 8. Det blir ungefär hit. I must remember to fill that one. Right, we've got the coffee maker going. It'll be done in a minute. Now we're going to put the gingerbread cookies into the oven. I have to clean that thing. Let me just go and get the timer. Okay, okay. Timer and 7 minutes. Go. There we go. I'm in the background, so I haven't left. I have to sort out the dishwashing a bit. So it'll be easier to do the dishes. I could of course get slave number 2 to do this, but I'll deal with it myself. You know, the morning blues and all. Jag retar dig nu då. Jag vet att du brukar inte tycka om att bli retad på morgonen. Okay. Let's just get things ready. No, I don't have a dishwashing machine. I do both. I tried to get a dishwashing machine installed here, but they said it couldn't be done. They, as in the leasing company, rental company, said it was impossible. And of course, that's another thing is that it costs a heck of a lot of money to do a special installation. And they said that and if I'm going to do that special installation, then it will have to be my own cost. And of course, that is beyond my capability right now. 3 minutes to go. And we'll see what the first batch looks like. And I do have some more space that I can use afterwards. Right. Finally I can sit down a little bit. Oh my goodness gracious. These cookies have swelled up big time. Not exactly what was the intention, but okay, it'll have to do. It will have to do. They taste just the same anyways. They will kind of collapse down. Once they start cooling off. Let's see if we can do this. As you can see, yeah, this chair that I'm sitting on is also handmade. It is from 1879. So it's an antique. The one that you are on. And you're also standing on a computer, which I'm going to get to work during the weekend. That I'm going to be using for as a media computer and streaming computer. It's also standing on a chair from 1800s. And I have yet another one in the bedroom. You say it like this, oh fancy, he has antiques. Yeah, well, I kind of inherited it. I'm not like my father actually when it comes to collecting antique stuff, but I do have a few things that are aged just because I can, and because I know that other people don't have it, at least here in Sweden. Okay, let's get this first batch out. And that is actually the only reason I do have these antiques, is because others don't have any. Or others don't have that particular thing. And I know that in these northern parts especially, they don't exist. There we go. Now we drop in the second one. Like so. And dismiss and start. So, yeah, here we are. Cookies a la galore. What did I tell you? Okay, you try. They should actually be on on a grid grate so that they have air underneath them, but I don't have a grid grate to put them on, so we can improvise. That's one thing that I really am an expert in, and that's without bragging. I'm an expert at improvising. And there is a reason for that. And that is because my life has been tough as nails for a very large part of it, especially during the latter years of before 2015. Then my life was really what my friend would have said, buzzard tight. Oh, look what I found. That's a unique one. I don't know if there's a money collector anywhere. A 10 kroner bill from 1985. I don't know how much any of these would be worth these days. Probably nothing. But I do have some coins from, I think I have two coins somewhere in my collection. What are they called? No, it'll come to me. But they are old Swedish coins from way back then. Ja, jag vet att jag inte är särskilt social. Jag kom en kopp kaffe åt dig. Yeah. Just give me a second. Grab myself a cup of coffee. And for my prime guest as well. 2:45. What do they look like? Okay, so uptime has been 1 hour 10 minutes. Right, let's wash my hands. There we go. Yeah, I've had a cold and that's why I'm croaking and broking at the moment. It's the after effects, if one puts it that way, where one isn't contagious anymore. It just takes a couple of weeks before the coughing stops. And this is just so typical, just before Christmas. No. Oh, by the way, here is the boat. To sail away. Okay, they look ready. Ready and done. Turn off the oven to try and save electricity. There we go. I must remember to go to Electrolux. They could have been in the oven a little bit longer, but that it doesn't matter. Okay, let's just try and wangle these out. Spread them out so that they are not too tight. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there is our baking for today. I hope you have enjoyed the stream, you that have watched. Oh yeah, that's right. Coffee it was ordered. Let's see, coffee. There we go. Push the button. Push the button. And there we have it. 1 cup of coffee. Skulle det vara mjölk i det? Okej. lactose free. It has actually been a revelation for me with the lactose free milk. It has been a savior for my stomach. BRB. Okay, so now to make my own cup of coffee. Let's see if I can just do this. Hey, there's that. There we go. And some lactose-free milk. I wonder if I should. I think I better grab a taste of one or two of these cookies. Don't you think? Let's see if we can get some taste of this. Right. Let's see how many we got made this time around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. Perfectly. 30. 31. I'll steal one for tasting purposes. And that'll make it an even 30. Like that. I would normally have decorated with icing sugar and one of these squidgies, you know, so you can do the decoration of faces and such like, and on this, for example, then it would have made the deck like that, and then bring out the mast here, and then put some candy for decorations, and some blue icing at the bottom here for like seawater and so on, or water, and it will come bubbled away. And then we have some rather well-shaped hearts, right? This one seems to be running away with itself somehow, like so. Okay, let's take a taste of today's baking results and see if it is acceptable and edible. Coffee, gingerbread. Okay, I'll bring you a little bit closer, a little bit closer, like so, maybe. Or should I put you up? Is this hot? No, luckily enough not. Right, let's have a look, see, shall we? My face has gone and hidden itself in the camera view, but just until I have applied the ghoulish butter on it. You know, I said about these holes from the rolling pin, getting the butter down into the. I don't have any cheese left, so it'll have to do. Here in Sweden we have there's an American that's discovered that. She said that in Sweden they have food in tubes. And here we have one of those so-called tubes. This is bacon cheese, but this doesn't this doesn't work on pepparkaka or gingerbread. That's one thing that is for certain. It would work on this bread. This is so-called tunnbröd, which is typical for this northern part of Sweden. And I can roll this bread. I can roll the bread as well and use mashed potatoes and sausages and what is it called? Finely chopped cucumber in a kind of mustardy mayonnaise, which is then oh dear, here we go again. There we go. In a kind of a mustardy mayonnaise, and then you take the bread and you apply the mashed potatoes onto that, and then you put a sausage into it, and you apply the mustard and so on, and then you roll it together, so it becomes like a wrap, basically speaking. And some people they cut tomato and salad and then eat it. It's a perfect lunch, actually. If you are hungry and you just need to have something that goes really quickly to make, then sausage, mashed potatoes, cucumber in mayonnaise, and you're done, basically. Okay, shall we give this a taste? Nice and crispy consistency, as pepparkakor should be. I think I could have added a little bit more a little bit more of that. It's cardamom. And then just to make it a little bit stronger. But this is cinnamon. Those that don't eat cinnamon, you can use powdered vanilla. But you don't get the gingerbread taste at all. In the old days, they called it pepparkaka. If you get a hint of that, pepper. Use pepper to make it kind of strongish, because cinnamon was a luxury way back then, and cinnamon was expensive. So what do? You improvise and use pepper. Now let's see what happens. The Swedish way is you take cookie and you dip it in the coffee. And the combination of coffee and ginger. Like I said, I could have used a little bit more cinnamon and a little bit more ginger. But I wonder if I've got any of that stuff left over. So I can use it next time. Rub for ribs. Yeah. Indeed, rub for ribs. Yeah, here we are. One of the lucky things is that many of these spice things come completed. This one, for example, has cinnamon, kryddnejlika, I don't know what nejlika is in English, pomeran peel, spice pepper, there you are, and cardamom, and it has also ginger. Like so. Ni som är svenskar och ser på det här, köp pepparkakskryddorna från kockens. That is so typical Swedish, because kockens means the cooks or the chefs, and not what dirty-minded people would think. Så köp den här. Den finns på Willys och den är faktiskt billig där jämfört med på Ica och Coop. Men Willys slår er blint på priset på det här. And samma gäller för kanelen och kardemumma. Jag tror att det ska finnas på Lidl också. I think they are available at Lidl as well. And yes, these cookies are completely accepted. Oh, okay. Now it's only 28 cookies left. Var det godkänd då? Thumbs up. Okay. That sounds good. Well, time for me to be social with my guest of honor, and also to hit the shower before we get ready to travel down to Örnsköldsvik. It's 200 kilometers basically, and I will be there until tomorrow. So I have picked up the stream here. I won't be streaming on the way because I can't guarantee like last time when I tried to stream on the road, it's kind of cut out in the middle of everything. But I will record parts of the road stretch, and possibly if it becomes decent and my guest allows me to have sound on, I will publish it on YouTube eventually. I don't know how long forward in time that will be, but I have quite a bit of material that is getting ready for YouTube. This baking stream today, up to a few minutes ago, will be on my YouTube channel during the weekend. And I thank you for watching, and have a great Friday, and Friday nights, I suppose, for you that are already ahead of us. The time here is 7:15 in the morning, and for you, my friend from the United States,